oh God, what is it? It's Cowboy Bebop. Prairie oysters. I love prairie oysters.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's where you have a raw egg, and you got Tabasco, some cracked black pepper, some salt, maybe some Worcestershire.
So why did you reference Cowboy Bebop for that?
Oh, because
as like a memory anchor.
Yeah, so I appreciate that you recognize that was a memory anchor. So in Cowboy Bebop, Spike has a prairie oyster, and like he asks for it from like a bartender, and like the traditional way to do it is with like gin as well, and it's like a hangover cure.
Yeah.
Because Spike is at that time in the series being a hot garbage drunk. Yeah, it's actually really good, and I find it funny how weird like your body recognizes, like, I don't know, the raw ass protein of it, and is like, fuck yeah, like it really like energizes in a weird way.
There is a very famous law movie that somebody orders a prairie oyster at a bar, and I'm having a hell of a time trying to find it, but it's like a big name. It's like not Tom Cruise, but no.
Bob Odenkirk?
No, what? Tosh, look at that.
Hey, talks amongst yourselves.
Tom Brady.
Another 10 minutes, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
I mean, he is a big name actor.
He
does law.
A big name. Look, I love Bob Odenkirk. You know, like to the T, but it definitely isn't a big name. What he is. No, it's not important. Sorry to detract. I just thought like you would also know that movie, because it was very symbolic of you just like showing up like at the crack of dawn to a bar, to like right before going to a work case, and just like cracking raw eggs into it.
Did it happen? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It is a remarkable hangover cure. I will say that. But just because it's like your body is like raw, uncintered protein, I will take that and convert that directly into life energy.
Fuck yeah. Let's sober up. Yeah. Hey Dalton, was it a Neil Breen movie? By any chance?
No, but that is a memory anchor for most important aspects of my life. Just any Neil Breen movie. That or the Church of Happy Science, of course.
Oh God.
I do like the part when they fought Hitler.
I am unfamiliar with everything that you are referencing right now, but it is reminding me of the fact that I made an effort to watch avant-garde movies the other day.
Ooh.
And I watched Holy Mountain. I don't know if you're familiar. That would be on the list, but probably not going to watch it, TBH. So, to be clear, do not watch that movie. It was not worthy. Yeah, no, don't do that.
Movie?
Holy Mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do it. And like, not only that, but like, I was mad for the actors of that movie because I'm gonna spoil a little bit for you because I'm telling you not to watch it.
Go for it.
At the very last, like the last scene or whatever, like one of the main characters goes, "Camera pan out," and like literally like the camera pans out, and it's like, I mean this legitimately. Like, I'm listening to the director commentary, and the thing is that Jodorowsky is like a renowned avant-garde like director. So the thing is that he literally had these actors on fucking acid during this movie, and there is a point in the movie where they are like clearly having an acid trip. They are not having a good time. They are crying. They're covered in filth. It is a thing, and the thing is that like all of that in the name of art. Okay, sure, okay. But then as soon as you say camera pan out, you've lost all of the like
the disillusion,
the disillusion, and you've made it like this is real life.
Yeah,
and
you've denounced the work that the like artists, the actual like actors have done.
Yes.
Like to sacrifice for this, and just at the last minute you shit on their efforts.
Yes, and that is exactly what that is. And
was it intended to be like that? Like,
well, Jodorowsky thought it was a fucking hoot, but the artists were like, or the actors were like, or Jodorowsky was even like, yeah, and they never talked to me again. Like,
I mean, good for them.
Of course. There is a point where and like even in the commentary, the guy's fucking mad. He said that I asked my secretary, who's a gay man, I asked him to find me a young gentleman with the largest balls. Find me the largest balls gentleman that you can find. And they have this man like on an upside down cross, surrounded by spikes. And they have like another man with scissors to his balls, and Jodorowsky's like, yeah, and when I said cut, the guy with scissors to his balls actually attempted to like start cutting his balls. And that was not at all the intent. But like literally, like they have like the full visual of that in the movie, and it's like, again, at the end of the movie, the man says camera out, and it's like that entire scenario is like put into like, okay, well, we just watched Jodorowsky's insanity for a moment. Good God.
A man's balls bled for this. All right, like, come on.
He didn't actually have his nuts like removed or anything. To be clear, it was just like it was a moment of confusion. Yeah.
That was. God, that poor man must have been so fucking scared.
What? No, it was like a 16-year-old or something. This is like a 80s, maybe like 70s movie. Like it's way back when. But like when he asked for young man, he meant like young man. Okay, so the other thing too.
Let's get past the whole like, oh hey, like gay man, go look at
that was also low key, like yeah. Oh, you're gay. Find me balls. That we really skipped by that because that was like pretty low on the concern totem pole.
Yeah.
What was it? At the same time as I watched that, before that I watched Mad God. Mad God's actually pretty good. Again, an avant-garde art film type thing, but that one is actually like you can follow it, and it's kind of like a journey through what is it called? Hades, a journey through Tartarus.
That's the stop motion.
Yeah, that one's really cool, and the stop motion is really well done. Very chaotic, but
so
it's at least followable.
I just imagine at the beginning of this, right, like of the director's cut and the director talking and just being like, yeah, I don't know why anybody lets me make fucking movies. It's a wonder. Like, people just do what I say. I'm surprised.
The thing is that he asked for like millions and millions of dollars for that as well. Like the thing is that Jodorowsky is very, very well known for disappearing money. And the thing is that it actually does go to the production. It's just that like, why did you need this absurd amount of money for this insane avant-garde bullshit?
Well, obviously we needed like goat's blood, so we had to buy like a lot of goats. So.
A lot of goats. We had many takes. So
yeah.
I don't know. People really will just enjoy doing anything to get the name out there. Like
that was totally a thing too. So during the thing, one of the like main actors that are like in the movie, he comes on in scene, and Jodorowsky's like, yeah, this guy has never done a single acting thing in his life. He did a pretty good job. Like, it's just
Yeah.
like weird.
Well, let me just say, like, credit to the actors while
keeping
acting
their
while
cool.
on acid. Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
I could do anything on acid.
Well, they weren't really. They were being videoed in. So basically, like one of the premises of Holy Mountain is like the formation of a cult, basically, and in that they basically act out being in a cult. It's very
Okay,
strange.
so at least they played into. I'm not gonna be.
Oh,
able to
absolutely.
touch. Okay. I just.
But the thing is that it was basically Jodorowsky was acting as not God, Jesus. He was acting as Jesus, and it was like his followers, and they actually did journey up a mountain. They did actually get I think it was like ayahuasca or something from like actual native like Panamanians. The whole thing's really it's not something to watch unless you're a fucking art student. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It does sound a lot like fart sniffing. All right, like.
Yeah, no,
like,
it really is. That's exactly right.
No offense.
Yeah, no,
But,
Jodorowsky wafting his bouquet, you know.
Yeah. It's always a great sign when the director is also the main lead. Just
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that we don't see more of that from what's his fucking name?
Quentin Tarantino.
No, I'm thinking M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. That guy.
He has to contend to being side characters in his movies. Oh no, and there was the one movie, Lady in the Water, where he was the chosen one. Like, so.
In
Yeah,
old,
kind of.
Yeah.
in old, he was he played a pretty significant part.
He's such a creepy dude.
He is.
Why am I reminded of other like what can be regarded as avant-garde, but is actually just like impotent movie making? I'm thinking of oh god, Cool Cat.
Cool Cat.
Yeah, Cool Cat is it's a real special ed experience.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. Yeah. Where were we? All right. I will bring in the other two as we're playing. Of course, they're not going to be like pop up on the scene right now. I don't want to retcon saying that they came off the island with you and they've been there the whole time. I have talked to Jade about getting her character involved, but I haven't talked to Everest at all yet. And James, is he's also not inside the Foundry game?
He was a moment ago.
He could have clicked the button or something. He might have gotten kicked out when I changed something over earlier.
Hey Derek, you said you were going to do some things with my setting to make it not chug.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you in your upper right-hand corner, over in the far corner, there's two little gears called Game Settings.
Got it.
Okay, click on that. Go to Configure Settings, if it didn't bring up anything. Now,
Okay, configure settings.
yeah, scroll down on that first page, and then there should be a thing called Performance Mode. Mine is set to maximum. You can set yours to low. You can also change the maximum frame rate to a little bit lower, and that'll probably help out too.
No, much better. Thank you, man.
Yep. That applies to everybody else too.
James, are you aware that you are muted?
Yes, I was feeding a cat in the background. He's very hungry. So, sorry. But it should be in the...
Yeah, you're in now. Alright, so yeah, Everest, I have not figured out how to include you. It'll probably just be the similar way of how I include Jade. And we can go from there since we haven't had much time to talk about how to include y'all.
Yeah, fine by me. I mean, I'm also just happy to hang back and sort of observe this session as well too. So
okay, as we left off in our last session, Gunther, Anton, Trajan, and Adabisi, Tazio, and Chauncey have all landed on this small island where Redbeard's house is supposedly at. They searched the house, found a dead body, found a map, and found a stone over by the fireplace, and inside found a image of the Red Goddess, which is in your notes section if y'all haven't seen it. It was towards the end of the last session. There are a bunch of monkeys off in the forest staring at y'all. Trajan saw them. Basically, that's where we ended last session, so we'll pick up right there.
I collected a dagger from the corpse.
Yes,
and,
yes.
We determined, based on my raises, what the abilities therein.
And it can sense where the nearest undead is, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
The wielder has the innate sense of the nearest undead.
Okay. Did you want to activate that right now?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grip the dagger and show me undead.
Alright, you get the sense that within a southwest direction, probably about 200 miles or so, is the nearest undead.
Wow, okay, so that adds a flavor of rarity to them that I can appreciate.
Just imagine if you would have done it over in Eisen.
What now?
If you would have done it over in Eisen, it's like 10 feet.
Oh, right. Like everywhere. What is this artifact? Oh, okay. I see. That's weird. I just looked in my artifacts. Should I go ahead and add this dagger to that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So basically, we now have the goddess, the goddess paper thing. So we should probably try and figure out what the fuck it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Under player notes, boom. Everybody should be able to see that now. And under symbol found in Redbeard's house. As Tyler pointed out last time, it has boobs.
The screen is very dark to me.
Dark to you. Okay.
Yes,
it might be because she doesn't have a token
black.
on.
Ah, yes, she doesn't have a token.
I don't fully understand what these artifact types are. I see inscription, imbe, death token, tattoo, wonder, Cernath, talisman, and fika.
It's a Cernath.
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess the next reasonable thing to do is to roll some lore on the symbol.
Okay. Let me try to get Jade fixed real quick, but go ahead and roll your scholarship then.
Scholarship, sir.
How are you approaching this as you look at the symbol?
Well, we are in a pirate adventure, my friend. I have seen many a shore. I have seen probably a lot of the occult. So I am wanting to use my my panache from like the storytellings and whatnot, having my journeys across the seas, as well as my sailing.
Okay.
You're gonna use panache and sailing? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because that is what this is.
But no scholarship.
No.
As you wish it.
Alright, Jade, can you see the map now?
No, I see still nothing but dark blackness.
So weird.
You know, about the panache and sailing, and so it begins.
You're like, wait, this is D&D? What do you mean?
I am going to roll what I interpret to be the more reasonable roll, but not something that's invalid, but trying to be a little bit more reasonable. I'm going to go with a wits and scholarship approach here, and I'm going to add 1 to dice to try and determine what's going on.
Add your free dice for first.
Yes.
Hey, Jade, press F5 on your keyboard.
What keyboard? I have a tablet.
Oh, well, that's probably why you can't see anything, then.
Well, you just refresh the tablet.
Well, I mean,
Holy shit.
yeah.
The fact that we both got 5 and 4 raises is insane, but okay.
I got something.
It may or may not work on a tablet, because I don't, yeah, I don't even know if you'll be able to move your token. He didn't tell me that. Okay. There might be a module I can add on.
So,
Yeah.
seeing as I'm from Eisen, and in Eisen you do find a lot of Gribblies and supernatural creatures. I want to roll from my time in being a warrior in Eisen. I want to roll bronze weaponry for if I or any of my battle brothers have ever fought something like this before.
Okay.
I find it funny that we're all like grossly overkilling this as well, because we haven't even let him say what any of the rolls have done to identify it. But I don't doubt that we're going to get a lot of allowance to edit what it is based on the way that the editability situation is. For those coming in new to the game, previously we were, or at least I was, taken a little bit aback at the factor that if you identify something very well, you actually have the ability to give interpretive data as to what that item does. So in the instance of these rolls, it may in fact allow us to do something wild, like determine what it is by like voting or something, like allow us to actually decide what it is. This is basically a real yes and system, an improv type system.
Yeah, I saw all that. Like.
Oh, did you watch the video?
Yes, I watched the video, and
my gosh.
I was a bit blown away with how freaking free this system seems to be.
Yes, free would be a good word.
I'm like, well, he should have chose immortality.
Hard disagree.
I want to see what the monkey paw of that would have been.
Okay. You're coming from like entertainment, like.
Wait, are we talking about the dagger?
Yes.
Yes. So I had shot him a couple options for what the dagger might do. One of them was that, like, if I stab somebody in the heart, it actually transfers my corruption into them, which I would be using to craft undead like mad. But we went with this as the least game fucking option.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Well, you weren't in the chat when the caveat came out with it. So the factor that I am basically planning on being a necromancer, that essentially means that at some point the undead will be right the fuck next to me. So from then on, it's just gonna be like, right here, bro.
It's Bob right there.
Why are you looking around, bro? I'm right here.
Activates knife night.
Alright, okay. I've changed everything that I can. Jade, can you see the screen yet?
If I lie, will I gain points and favors? No, I can't see the screen.
What the heck?
Well,
I'm
if you rolled
sorry.
wits and panache, or maybe panache and scholarship, you'd be able to see the screen.
I even added tokens,
shit.
and yeah, nothing.
Yeah, like like it flashed for a second, but that was because I logged off and then logged back on. But like I can see the right hand side. I can see like I can see the character names and the raises
Okay, so you
and
can
the tabs
see.
over there.
She can see the chat, she can't see any of the map.
Correct.
Well, yeah. Do they not? I mean, you know better than us, but like, do they not have the allowances to see that?
No, I think it's the tablet, because I added Touch VT to it, that's why we had to all reset. And so she can zoom and pan, it says using 2 fingers if she pinches. That maybe you're zoomed in, try to zoom out, like pinch the screen and zoom out.
Nope. Nothing's happening.
Is it possible it's because she doesn't actually have a token in the scene?
Well, I have added a token for her here, I had another one here.
Oh, I see.
She has access to it, it's under her name. It honestly sounds like it's the tablet thing.
Tablet thing.
Yeah.
It seems like at least this time you're gonna have to, go with imagination.
Mwah.
It's a good thing it's an imagination-based system.
I mean, or you could just
It's a
like,
good thing that I've got a good imagination.
you just hover over the back of Tyler. If you're
wish,
there.
I wish you would or could.
Oh, okay, not there.
I wish I had the teleportation properties that other characters might have in real life. But alas.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a good ways away.
Like 5 states.
Oh.
Correct.
Well, then every once in a while I'll post a map like that in the general chat of Discord, and at least you can kind of see what's going on.
That'll work.
Alright. Alright, back to the dice board. It looks like 4 raises for Gunther, Anton, Trajan. I got Panache and Sailing. Okay.
I got 5 raises.
Yeah, I see it. Alright, well, I'm going to straight up tell you, with all your raises, that using your brawn and weaponry, no one has ever encountered something that looks like this image that you just saw.
Alright.
Yeah.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth it. What else? Yeah, Wits plus Scholarship, 4 raises for that, and then Panache plus Sailing. Alright. I'm at a loss with those, especially with it such being high raises and such. I mean, honestly, Anton is the only one with his wits plus scholarship that makes any kind of, like, approach that seems like it's doable. The panache plus sailing, I'm really trying to figure that one out. Treasuring Dalton.
Is it a sea god or anything like that?
Okay, yeah, sailing. Okay. Alright, yeah, just a minute. Thanks for that question.
Well, clearly you've upset him, Dalton.
He didn't upset me, I don't know if my head's in the right headspace, but I'm trying.
Wait, what happened? I'm so sorry.
Your
Nothing.
very silly role has confused our glorious DM, and your apologies are not enough.
I don't care. To use the Western Scholarship, that's plenty. I just thought literally because it's like scholarship is not going to be applicable for most characters, especially in this setting.
So true.
I thought literally sailing and going to different ports and whatnot, basically using it as a rumor, you know. That was how I was using it.
No, that's a good idea. I think I got something now. So in your travels, you have seen this imaged, usually around the docks, like the alleyways of the docks. You've seen this scrawled out. It's usually in red ink. When you've asked about it, or passerbyers have said something you've overheard through the docks while you're unloading and reloading your ships, you've learned that this is what is called the Red Goddess. That she has a small cult following that has started worshipping her within the last probably about 2 years. You remember, I mean, of course, the Red Goddess was talked about back on Turtle Island. That's what, what's her name? She told you the story of the temple and all that. So, as the time went on, you started seeing the graffiti signs, and it pops up. It's very rare. It doesn't pop up a lot, so, you're not part of the Brotherhood yet, are you?
Let's say no.
Okay. Alright. So asking them, they might know something, but right now, since you're not part of them, they might not know. They don't know much. Alright. So, and now the Wits Plus Scholarship thing. In your 5 years... Go ahead.
No, I was making fun, saying, oh yes, the unreasonable Wits Plus Scholarship. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I got thrown off of everything because that's why we had the late start, because somebody showed up at the house and had to deal with that crap, so it threw me for a loop. Alright. So, I apologize for that.
Getting in the game mindset still. Gotcha.
Yeah, and I was in it, and I was prepared and everything, and then the knock at the door, and it was just like, bleh.
Same thing happened here, from last session to even just right before this, had somebody knock on the door and start doing weird shit.
Alright, back to where it was. Wits Plus Scholarship. Alright, Anton, since your time of leaving Turtle Island, you've tried to reach out and search for anything you can that has to do with the supernatural and such that's over in this area, this region of the world. Of course, what brought you to the Atabean Sea was the idea of the Loa and the zombies and the raising of the dead that these Jaguara and Narahi nations were doing, which was so different from the Eisen nations. So, of course, your eyes have been open and your ears have been open to listening to stuff like this. Now, every sailor, every every person that lives in any one of these towns in this area has heard. Never mind.
What?
No, I got cut off. Like somebody started yelling down the hallway. Just a minute.
Embrace the chaos.
Don't tell me that, or I'll run down the hallway and fucking strike a foe.
Go mad. Yeah.
It's like they know Monday nights I got a game, but they don't care.
I figured that in your household it would be every night there's a game.
I wish. I can't escape that much. I mean,
the freedom would be too tempting.
Alright, just a second.
Tyler says with very recent memories of that sort of thing.
It can destroy a man.
It can be all he is, or it can be nothing that he wishes.
Freedom truly is a burden.
Freedom is a noose you hang yourself with.
Alright, and I see you, your role as an undercover ATC operative is,
Yeah.
really coming to shine. That would be, like, really great if like, to play that. Oh, guys, don't you really miss the inside of Turtle Island? Like...
Man, it was so great. We had no
lots of
responsibilities.
Free turtle.
Yeah.
Great.
It's great. So much free turtle, man.
No responsibilities whatsoever.
The whippings were really refreshing for the bag.
The guards.
In a really therapeutic way. I feel like a different person, mostly emotionally. Felt like I was really developing a relationship with the guards.
I mean, I know Gunther was developing a relationship with the turtles.
Also, Gunther did have responsibilities.
To the turtles.
To the turtles, of course. Gotta take care of them.
Yeah, it's not like they're on an island that could sustain them indefinitely.
No.
I needed to gather food and water for the turtles on Turtle Island. Yeah.
Wait, are we actually going back? I mean, I feel like that everybody's having like a pretty good romp in memory lane over here.
Well, I do feel like the idea of because I mean it's been taken over. It's now a pirate outpost.
Oh yeah.
The idea of claiming Turtle Island for our own.
Yes.
That's at least somewhat valid.
Oh, very much so. Like I would very much like to go back to an episode where it's Return to Turtle Island.
Like a little saucy spill.
I'm sure that this is just fucking riveting for James over there. Are you riveted, James?
Yes,
How
I'm
are those
riveted with
rivets?
silence.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's I'm cool just hanging out in the background for this session. So
I mean, it surely won't be the session. Just whenever like things settle down for a little bit.
Yeah, this is a lot bit more chaotic than usual.
yeah, I mean, I think for me, admittedly, I'm still trying to get a handle, of the system. So I need to do a little more homework on my end.
It is a weird system.
So, as far as your character, you want to tell us a little bit more so that we can, preemptively get introduced? What's the story over there? What skills have you gone with?
In terms of like the sheet that you populated.
Yes. So on our side, we can't see your sheet.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah. Let me pull up the. I will admit, I may have lifted some of my choices from one of those YouTube videos.
Oh, I see.
Hold on, there's
But I mean,
YouTube
like, to be
videos for
fair-
7 Seas?
There is.
I mean,
There's a couple really dorky explainer videos by like the owner of the OG creator of Seventh Seas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty popular system, like for looking up stuff online and whatnot.
What, the internet?
Yes, the internet.
Got him.
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of skills, like, so background-wise, I'm focusing on, like, an explorer character.
Okay.
In terms of, like, skills, I have a couple in scholarship, theft, hide, and convince. And then...
To put it into some perspective here, I'm basically fulfilling the role of like the scholar, surgeon, the money guy, our captain there. Trajan has some soft skills, some speaking skills, as well as the seagoing skills. What do you call it? Gunther has broadsword swinging bullshit.
I swing really good.
And then Jade is she's gonna be a whore. With all the good shit that comes with that.
My wife just automatically jumped down that roll. Like it was crazy how quick she
You're
jumped
like,
on
"This is
that.
a new side of you."
I want to see what it's like to have a libido.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't expect you to go that deep, honey. Like
very valid. Nope. That's
Don't worry.
completely
They're
reasonable.
learning a lot about y'all's sex life really early.
that's what I'm saying. Like we don't even know wasteful leave for like what 15 minutes and already all right, cool. We're gonna get real intimate with each other, wasteful, real quick.
It's not even a friendship.
Hey,
so.
Hey, honey, you know this is being recorded, right?
I'm aware.
With all of the randos that are gonna watch this ever.
Yeah. The 3 other people watching this, yeah.
I was waiting for like the Discord sound to come out, but instead he was muted. So like,
Not much better, honestly.
I will be totally honest with you. I forgot just for a second there before
it's
I
easy to
said
forget. That's
libido.
the best part.
And then, no. The moment that I said libido, my mind was like, "Oh, that's on the internet now."
God.
No. I will whip out some far cringier shit than that. That is some real. That's some real low hanging fruit.
Once on the internet, it can never be taken off. No matter if you thought it was only seen by like 3 people.
You see, the deal is, somebody has to give a fuck, which is a whole lot more of a rarity than you think it is, because each of these little soundbite situations, or if he's doing a capture, that's like a gig. Who the fuck is gonna download that shit? Ain't nobody.
It streams straight to YouTube. I don't have to download anything or upload anything.
I'm just saying, like, if you were to delete it.
Oh yeah.
Who is keeping it?
Oh yeah,
Ain't
nobody.
nobody.
That being said, I'm going to have to apologize and not be able to finish the session tonight. My sister-in-law decided to bring her kid over here, and there's just way too much stuff going on in the house.
Can we reschedule it to another day?
If it works out for everyone, I do not mind rescheduling. Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry to hear, but
It
do be like that sometimes.
Well,
Yeah, life happens.
Well, she's fighting with her fucking kid and decides to bring him over here and drop him off before she does something stupid to him, so... And now he's over here and he's throwing a fucking fit and it's just all over the house and everything is messed up, yeah.
See, this is why I left my family.
I don't blame you.
Honey, isn't it the other way around?
Shut up.
Alright. I apologize. I'm going to get off here because they need me to go assist with this.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
No, very understandable.